Hello and welcome to this episode. I'm going to actually start off with a rather extensive follower mod. This is going to be Lennar Warriors 6 standalone followers reborn by VR Deafney and VR Apollo. This one adds 6 followers. I've actually brought them all and made their home location here, but they will be found in each of the taverns in the main cities except for Falkreath, where they will be in the, well, Jarl's Longhouse. So let's see if we can. As you can tell, some of them are actually in here. At least 4 of them are in here, and 2 of them are in.
You're someone
the
who
forge
can
area.
get things done. I like that.
As you can tell, they all have their own distinct look. They all have their own distinct voice
It's so
types.
good to see you again.
They all have their own distinct weapon types. They also have different combat abilities, things like that. As you can tell, some of them will wear light armor, some of them will wear heavy armor. It's all pretty much just a mix and match of followers. So if you have any desire to have any followers that will
Skyrim is going nowhere fast.
pretty much be like either tanky or ranged or mage types, then this is going to be a mod for you because there's just a large variant to the different types. And on top of that, they also give you a spell that allows you to change the way they look. So let's take this one for example. If we go in, you'll find the body changer under the alterations. So let's equip that.
So appealing.
We're one of the same kind, you and I.
This will show up. You go to that. You can set it to CBBE body type 1 or UMP body type for the second one. So we'll keep it with that. You can set it for as a regular follower or a vampire follower. So let's keep them regular. Then you also have 2 hair options, so let's go with hair option 2. And that's not just it. There is also the extra options, so let's go with that same character for extra options. You can reset marriage quests or manage the outfit. You can go with default outfit, clothes, or no outfit. No outfit will make them nude, whereas the clothes will give them regular clothing. So let's go with that.
I import books whenever I can.
And this is where the character is now.
Bawdy and violent for my taste.
As you can tell, they are now wearing just regular clothes, and their hairstyle has changed, and their body type is UMP. So if you want to make even more variants to these particular characters, you can actually do that. So this is actually a pretty well in-depth one, and has actually been recently updated, so check it out.
Maybe in a few seasons I could.
And for our, well, it's not really an armor mod, but it's something that's still of interest. It's called UNP Undies by Petrovich, and this too has also gotten a recent update. It is a slightly older mod, but it is still pretty interesting to have. You can actually buy the 2 variants from bits and pieces in Solitude, so yeah, it's good if you have the UMP body. And it's basically just a pair of, well, underwear, as you can tell, socks, some leggings and whatnot. It's actually pretty well detailed if I can go in on the lace. As you can see, it didn't really start pixelating, and I actually phased through the character. So, as you can tell, it's actually something that's quite interesting, neat to have. And the lace itself, or at least the leggings themselves, if you have any tattoos on your legs, they do show through. If you have tattoos on the body, it does show through. The character is currently wearing at least 5 pieces from this. The socks are separate, the leggings are separate. There are also variants for the leggings themselves. You can actually have them be pantyhose, or you can just have them be, well, like they are now. That also comes in 2 colors, white and black. And to buy them, it's 2 stacks of each color, each type, so you can actually pass them to your followers, so you don't really have to worry. The socks themselves also come with the 2 colors, which is the white and black. This is one of those kind of non-lore friendly, goofy kind of mods, but it's still interesting to have nonetheless. Now, I'm going to start showing off some of the weapons from the weapon mod I have to show. And for our weapons, they are called the Infinity Blade Weapons by Timekeeper 24/7. And it actually adds a rather extensive weapon pack. These are at least two of the weapons that are in this. There's even a parody of Mjolnir called Molnar. And this adds weapons both lore friendly and non-lore friendly, but you can actually choose between the two because they're two separate packs. One will be lore friendly, the other one will be marked as non-lore friendly. So let's see if I can show off some of the blades. This is in this hand called the Infinity Blade, and the other one, I believe I've forgotten what the name of that was. They all have unique names, so they're all easily identifiable when you're going to be crafting these weapons. So, as you can tell, each blade pretty unique. They're all like I don't think any one of them actually has the same sort of design and the same sort of feel to them. Even like the great clubs and the warhammers that they have in this. Well, they're all warhammers anyway, but like none of the hammers themselves have the same mesh. None of the hammers have the same look to them, which is pretty cool. And none of the swords like share anything that's similar to them, other than the whole stylization of these weapons. So I'm gonna shut up and show off a few more of these for you. And once again, we have more unique blades. As you can tell, this one looks like it has either crafting etching on it, or it has some kind of runic markings along this blade. As you can tell, it is actually divided up between two blades that don't even connect other than when they reach the handle. As for this one is actually found in the glass crafting, so as you can tell, it is quite unique. And the texture itself is pretty messed up. I mean, you can look at that and it looks like it was actually forged from glass. It looks like it was poured into a mold, which is actually really neat to see. And it all comes out to the handle that's there. And in the handle itself, it just looks like it was crafted around it, or the glass itself was poured in with the handle already set inside. So again, it's another neat kind of weapon, another interesting one that you can have here. All of the weapons I'm displaying are actually from the lore friendly pack. So yeah, on to the next two weapons. And here are the last two swords I will be showing from this particular weapons pack. It is a fairly extensive one, and this is actually 6 of these swords that I've been showing. As I said, there are hammers. One of them is actually in the Elven section, so look for it there. And more or less they're in the steel, Elven, glass, or believe there might be 1 or 2 of them, maybe in the Dragon section. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of weapons in this particular mod. And if you get the non-lore friendly ones, I believe it actually increases the number. So let's have a look at these last 2 swords. As you can tell, again, fully unique. It's got that whole Japanese wrap look for the handle for this particular sword. So it's got that Asian motif for that one. And then for this one, it's once again has the same kind of wrap look for the handle. But it looks more like a little bit of a longer of a version of a gladius. So you actually have variants to the swords and unique different styles in the way that these swords were actually created. So if you like this mod, if you like any of the mods in this particular episode, give them a like. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. If you have any mods that you'd like me to check out, I will check them out in the future. Until then, stay tuned for the next episode. Take care. Bye.